Hi tubers and tubettes. Today I'd like to talk about Akasha and I'd like to talk about aliens. Not the happiest of theological bedfellows, but I'll get to it all. Basically, my thoughts, it goes like this. You die, you go on. Some Wiccans believe in Summerland, some don't. You can call it Summerland, my personal beliefs. You go on as energy, and you go on as energy into different dimensional states of being, as far as I understand it to be, where the mind plays more of a part. So you believe it, Summerland is going to be this or that. It will be, and you continue to go along until eventually you come back round this circular path and are reincarnated. You're reincarnated back here as a human being, or an animal, or a stone, or a flower, or part of a stream, or a speck of dust in the universe. Because it's all the same energy. And this is where I come to aliens. Now, a lot of people say they've seen aliens, yeah? I'm thinking that if enough people believe they've seen aliens, then aliens will come about. I.e., we go along this dimensional circular path, and then we're reincarnated as a completely different race somewhere else, where the conditions have been getting ready for this whole new race to rise up, just so they can fly flying saucers over crop fields. Now, not just for that reason, but do you see what I mean? Or it could be the other way. It could be that an alien race has decided that maybe these human type people exist, and hence we exist for their benefit, in a way, so to speak. This is the thing. I want to do a little role play with you now. Akasha. I want to talk about Akasha. You imagine you are this entity, eternal, nothing around you, no tools to use to create anything around, just you. Just you. Then I want you to imagine how you'd feel. This sentient consciousness, like energy, like a stream of energy, and you exist, but there's nothing pretty to look at, or there's nothing, it's just you. So you decide, maybe, okay, I'll take a little bit of myself here and a little bit of myself there, and if I collide these two parts together, something happens, because I'm living. So then something else occurs, and then if I put A and C together, we'll end up with F. Before you know it, you've created this beautiful scene around you, the universe. Now, you're living, so this beautiful scene that you've created is also living. And just like these particles that they came from you, this intelligence, it is all living, it is all conscious like you are, but it's prone to one to collide with the other, things to just go out of sync and disappear. It has a time scale. It's not eternal like you are. You're going to have to recreate these views over and over again. So then you come up with a concept, balance. By balancing these things out, a few galaxies with wormhole here, wormhole there, suddenly you have a stable thing to look at, and it's as eternal as you are. But then another problem occurs. You think to yourself, I'm going to get bored of this view. So you create evolution, so that it constantly changes and evolves. And then suddenly, you've got this fantastic view that's living, stable, balanced. And it's just all going around you and it's changing constantly. Then another problem occurs. If you are visiting a country and you're on a bus, going on one of those bus tours, you know what I mean? And they say, this is St Paul's Cathedral, this is the Tower of London. I don't want to see the outside, I want to go in. I want to enjoy it, yeah? Otherwise I'm just a tourist. So, then what would you do? You would want to explore and experience all that you've created, surely. This is where everything then comes into being regarding us. What if you could put yourself in a split mode of being, so that simultaneously and individually you are expressing yourself, enjoying this wonderful creation? That's what I'd do if I could, wouldn't you?